So we've had this friend over in the US for a really long time. She lives in Seattle, Washington. And every year for Christmas, she sends the same thing. The same package turns up year after year. A calendar from a local Seattle artist named Nikki McClure. And these calendars are absolutely gorgeous. Nikki McClure uses a very, very sharp X-Acto knife to cut these intricate designs out of black paper. And the result is a series of exquisite artworks that we get to hang on our wall. This friend's been sending these calendars for the past 10 years, and we've held on to all of them. We're not going to throw them away. We figured there must be something we can do to give all of these beautiful artworks another chance. Because we've built up this collection of calendars over the years, we've decided to add a new artwork to the wall. It's a grid of 10 different Nikki McClure calendars from the past decade. And because each one of these is a calendar, it's got 12 different images that we can choose from, one for each month of the year. And that means that we can mix those around and match them up as much as we like. This one is from March 2008 and this one's December 2011, but we could change those to make completely different combinations of the images. And so actually on the wall here, we've got a whole bunch of different artworks to choose from. So the interesting question is, how many different possible artworks have we got? What's the total number of combinations from 10 calendars, each with 12 different images? Well, the answer is really quite interesting, and it might surprise you, because the total number is actually literally astronomically large.
To count the number of different artworks we could make, let's start simple. Say we have just 2 calendars. They both have 12 different images, so how many different ways could we put them together? Well, it's tempting to say the answer is 24, since there are 12 pictures here and 12 pictures here. Tempting, but wrong. See, if we keep this one on January and cycle through each of the pictures on the other one, then there are 12 different ways to do that, right? But that's just for January. When we change the first calendar to February, then there are again 12 different ways to do the second calendar. And the same goes for March and for April. We can cycle through 12 pictures in the second calendar for every one of the 12 months on the first calendar. So in fact, just with these 2 calendars, I can make 12 times 12, or 144 different combinations of those images. Now, the other way you can write 12 times 12 is 12 to the power of 2. 2 calendars, 12 squared possible combinations. So what if we add a third calendar? Well, with this one now just on January, the other 2 can still go through all of their 144 combinations. But we could do that for February, and for March, and for any of the 12 months of this third calendar. So we have 12 lots of 144 different ways to arrange these 3 calendars, or 12 times 12 times 12 is 1,728. And 12 times 12 times 12 can be written as 12 cubed, 12 to the power of 3, 12 to the power of the number of calendars.
So you see where this is going, right? With 4 calendars, we've got 12 times 12 times 12 times 12. That's 12 to the 4th. That's 20,736 different possible combinations of those images. With 5 calendars, we've got 12 times 12 times 12 times 12 times 12. That's 12 to the 5th. That's almost 250,000 different ways of combining these pictures together. So with all 10 calendars, we would have 12 to the power of 10. That's more than 60 billion different combinations of these images, more than 60 billion different artworks for our wall. How do you put a number like that in perspective? Well, we could choose a different version of this artwork every second for the next 4,000 years before we run out. To put it another way, the Milky Way galaxy in which we live has got over 200 billion stars in it. Now, we've got 60 billion works of art, so we've almost got enough different possible artworks here to have one for every single star in the galaxy, every single star in the night sky. Almost, but not quite. But that's okay, because in a couple of months' time, we'll have the 2016 calendar to add to the wall. That'll make 11 different calendars, so 12 to the 11. That's almost 750 billion different artworks, more than enough to have an entire galaxy of art.
A big thank you to Nikki McClure for allowing me to show her work in this video. Nikki's art is simply amazing. She uses a fine X-Acto knife to cut the most intricate designs from black paper. You can see her artworks, books and calendars at nikkimcclure.com. See the links in the description below.